The Nigerian aviation sector is suffering a couple of setbacks in recent times, ranging from flight delays to outright cancellations. CNBC Africa takes you into the world of the aviation sector to give you an insight onto the current happenings in the aviation sector. Air travel is supposed to be quick, easy and convenient, but it's not always the case. Most airlines in Nigeria experience hitches in flight operations due to the ongoing scarcity of aviation fuel, otherwise known as Jet A1.
Everybody knows that PMS is given priority over Jet A1. So as a result of the fact that there is undersupply, it also affects the aviation industry.
Foreign exchange problems going on in the country now. At the same time, the issue of subsidy.
Passengers who are mostly affected by flight disruptions share their experiences.
Sometimes your flights are cancelled, sometimes the flights are delayed. There are no excuses and no apologies.
According to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, the NCAA, 15,434 flights were operated by 8 domestic airlines in the first quarter of 2016. 281 of these flights were cancelled. Airline operators say the lack of adequate airport infrastructure also mars flight operations in Nigeria's aviation sector.
Most airports in this country are not night-flying airports.
Yakubu Dati, General Manager of Corporate Affairs at the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, does not agree.
A cursory look at our facilities will show you that we operate top-notch facility. We don't forget that the airport is internationally regularized. That is why the NCA regulates our activities in line with international conventions as prescribed by the ICAO. But right now we're in the process of putting the runway lighting in the local airports. We've completed that of Calabar, and the other airports will roll out after that. But as I speak to you, the international airports all operate night operations, but it's because of the local connections that flights stop.
But what can be done to guarantee a perfect passenger experience?
It is the way you relate with your customers.
Amongst other things they can do, it's that, if they are to cancel any flight, they should send us either an email or a text beforehand.
Recently, you have a statistics of delayed flights, cancelled flights, and the flights that were on time, just like it happens in other climes. Once you have all of these regular, figures, reports, out there in public, people will now know that, if this particular flight is delayed, it's typical of them to have delayed flights. They definitely, no customer will want to go to the airport and pay for a ticket that he knows will be delayed.
The scarcity of FX and other CBN policies on access to FX impacts greatly on business operations, and airline operators are not left out.
The reality of the foreign exchange situation is that it eventually impacts on your costs. Because in some cases, you have delays getting from the CBN or the bank. This is a big challenge for airlines because we're operating in a very FS-intensive market, because almost all services and spare parts and products are imported.
Nigeria's aviation industry is faced with many challenges, but authorities say rapid response is on the way and efforts are being made to revamp the aviation industry in Africa's largest economy.
Right now, as I speak with you, we are building 4 new international terminals in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Kano. That's the new international airports, as well as Enugu. That is in partnership with the Chinese government. And we hope that by the end of this year, the facilities will be ready, they will be commissioned, and that will also increase our capacity from the present 15 million passengers per annum to about 24 million passengers per annum.
Until the enabling environment is created for airline operators in Nigeria, air travelers will continue to bear the brunt of endless flight delays and cancellations. From the domestic wing of the Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos, Nkechi Obonna, CNBC Africa.